of us are afraid to go for the things that we want because we feel insecure, we feel incapable, we don't want to fail, we don't want to prove to other people that we're not competent, we don't want them to laugh at us, we don't want to prove to ourselves that we can't do it. But we have to learn from our forefathers to find the courage within and to know that we can succeed even if we think that we're lacking in one way or another. We had the wrong parents, we're short, we're fat, we never finished school, we weren't born rich, we don't have the gift of gab, and a very common one, it's too late and I'm too old. You know, personally, I think the Satan studied in the marketing school of Costco because he certainly knows how to supersize our insecurities and convince us that we can succeed. We just don't have what it takes. But the trick, my friends, is not to listen. And I always hated the word shut up. It's rude, it's classless in my opinion. But when it comes to the Satan, tell him, shut up and take a hike. And you keep walking. You know, in the Torah, not only is it forbidden to speak negatively about another person, but it's also forbidden to listen to bad things about another person. So why would we listen to the Satan from all things when he speaks badly about us, to us? There are several other role models in the Torah who can give us better advice by the mere way that they live their lives in spite of their perceived insecurities. Moses, he had a speech impediment. He was no Clinton or Obama when it came to turning a phrase. And yet he was the deliverer of God's word. King David, the most famous king in history. Before he was king, he was a shepherd. And we're told that he wasn't too tall. But it was he who took down Goliath, a giant, single-handedly with a slingshot. Our matriarch, Sarah, was 90 years old, certainly had no hope of having a child. 90 years old, she had her first child. Rachav, she was a prostitute who did tshuva, she repented, and she married none other than Joshua, Moses' disciple, who took over after Moses instead of Moses' own children. So what I'm trying to tell you is that we are not locked into our destinies. We are partners with God in our own creation, a creation that we have to keep working on every day. And yes, it's true, God does help those who help themselves, but we have to make the first move. Every miracle in the Torah was preceded by a person who made the first move. You know, it's interesting. Even the inanimate kingdom is not locked into its destiny. Moses' staff, it turned into a snake. A sea parted in two. A rock gave forth water. The only thing that's keeping us locked is our own mindset. And I have to tell you, I learned a long time ago, we have the right to change our mind. So believe in miracles, and they will believe in you. Work for miracles, and they will work for you. The state of Israel is the best modern day example. It didn't become such a successful country because it spent 75 years crying over the Holocaust. It spent 75 years making sure that it would never happen again. So just get moving, one step at a time. And then, as they say, let go and let God. Shabbat Shalom.